Hi everybody, it's time for a garden update. I haven't done one in a while and the garden's starting to change some. Changing towards the fall garden. Things are, at the end of their cycle. You got to pull them out and plant new stuff for this fall. So I thought I'd go over here at the rock and show you the morning glories. They're growing like crazy on the rock. So hold on just a minute. The shade starts getting back here towards evening. It makes it a lot better to work. I don't have any blooms yet, but you can see how many of them there are. They're all over. They're crawling all over everything else. Is one thing though. I don't want them to really take over these. See if I can move them a little bit. I don't want them to pull these cosmos down. Ooh. Let's see. I don't want to break it either. Where are you at? It's wrapped around it. There we go. Okay, that'll get them a little bit off of it. And that's another plant right here. This one. But they're growing all over the place here. I can't wait for them to bloom. They'll look really good. I got a few grass growing up through here. Some I need to get out here and pull all these out. That's trying to grow into the yard. That's what they're looking like. Look at that. I've already pulled up the zucchini. What was left had some kind of worms or something had gotten into the little zucchini, so I just threw them away. I've got several eggplants I need to harvest. I've already got one over here. And I need to get some, I don't know how many is there on here, not many. I got a couple okra here. They're doing pretty good. A couple of them are kind of smaller. I don't guess that one's going to do much. Right here, this little one, it's got a little okra on it though. I'm trying to pull up some of this stuff. I'm getting ready to plant here. So, let's see if I can get this without making a... There's this one right there, and there's one right here. You don't want them to get too big, they'll start getting tough. What I do is I cut them up as I get them and then put them in with all the others frozen, and then when we need them, we'll be using them. These are totally different. These are the Texas Red Hill, I believe, and I'm not for sure. I think this was the Clemson spineless, I think, or something like that. But you can see these are kind of fatter. That's one. There's one right there. That'll be one. Got some pretty flowers on them. Let's see if I can get that in the picture without... Yeah. Is there any flowers over here? I don't see any right now. Okay, and like I said, I got one of the black beauties already. Right here. And let me see how many other... Here's a little one. There's little ones. See, they're all over. There's another one. I think there's a few over here. There's a bigger one on in here, if you can see it. And this is the other type, the Japanese type. They're all like curly. There's one. Some of them are kind of purplish instead of black. There's one. There's one. There's 2 more in there. And this one is about ready right here, almost. Almost ready. And then this one here is ready. It's big. So okay. Here's what these others look like. They're straighter. And this one's just about ready here. They don't get much, they get longer, but they don't get really much bigger around. And you can see more. These are all over. And we'll have plenty. So we'll be eating plenty of eggplants. Some of them I had to put some Velcro strips on them. They were pulling them down. Like this one is hanging here. Was pulling it down. This one will be ready soon in here. So I got 2 eggplants. 2 eggplants and 2 okra today, so far. I'd probably take a better picture or something if I put them over here in the shade. Okay, I'll take those in when I'm done. I've pulled up the cucumbers. They were all dead, pretty much. There were just a few little ones. Now that the onions, I hope these onions will do a little better. They haven't really done that much. They haven't grown all that much. This is good soil. Everything else grew in it. So I don't really know what. They were probably shaded for a while. Let me put these here. There's more green beans. There's enough in here, I'm sure, for another mess of them. They're all in through here. They're all up here. Look at all these in this area. Right there. There's a bunch just right here. But you can see the leaves are all eaten up between the June bugs and some kind of little white fly that's been on them. But they don't affect they don't, eat on the beans. As you can see, there's plenty. I'm sure there's enough for another meal, maybe more. They're all back in there. Then that'll probably be it for this. I'm kind of waiting a little bit because there's a lot of little ones like this in here. And of course they'll get bigger. I'm kind of waiting. I'd rather just do it all at once. There's a lot of little ones still growing up in here, on the top, pretty much everywhere. So this area, I can plant something in. And I'm getting ready to plant some mustard, some Kametsuna, and some radishes. And I see a little ant's nest in there. I might have to do something about that. You can see it right there. And the tomatoes, they're growing some still because they're indeterminates, most of them. I mean, there's plenty of tomatoes. There's several right there. They're all over, really. Down here's one. Back in there. There's some back in there. You can see several of them. And back there, there's lots of these cherry tomatoes left. There are tons of them. If you can see back through here, they're just all over. Hope I'm not forgetting anything this time. They're still here. I don't have any ripe right now is the only thing. I hate that. There's plenty back in here too. Look at this, there's 3 right there. More. So they've got like their second wind. I think this has got pulled over, something's heavy on it. It's this huge banana pepper. So I probably need to get there's a big banana pepper. These are being pulled over some. See, I hadn't staked these up, but there's plenty more bell peppers. What happened to the top of that one? Here's some in here. You can see them all over, really. Plenty more banana peppers. I need to pick some of them and get the weight off. Let's see. I've let this celery go to seed. I'm just going to let it dry on here. And maybe the seeds from this will do better than the ones that did this year. There's a big pepper right there. I don't know if I need it yet. I'll come out here and get it if I need it. Uh-oh. There's more. They're falling over because they're weighed down with peppers. Let me get this one. I need to get some of them. My bees right now, they're not in there. They're either they're in there ready for the day to end, or either they're flying somewhere still. There's a nice one right here. Look at this. And this other one's falling down. It's huge. It's got tomatoes on it, so that doesn't help. Look at this one. I may have to end up getting that soon because it's getting pulled down to the ground. I was waiting to see if it would turn red, because the ones from the parent plants, they turned red. Here's a red banana pepper. I don't know. I was wanting to wait. This one's about to pull this one all the way over. There's more tomatoes in here on top of them, see? Well, that's leaning against the wall, but it's awful heavy. I don't know what to do, whether to get that one or not. It's a huge one now. I was just, like I said, I'd rather this see what that one turns. If it turns red, it could turn orange, or it could stay green. So that's what I was waiting on. I probably should have put more space in between the peppers too, and so that way I could stake them up. They'll still grow kind of falling over like that. There's nothing on this other candy one or whatever it was called. It's interesting looking though. Look at this one. The color of the leaves is interesting. Okay. Like I said, the tomatoes, there's plenty more on here. Some of them are dead or just have a few on them. I need to really get these moved out. But look, I mean, you don't want to just throw away a bunch of tomatoes here. You got these are the orange ones. Right here, orange. And I've got yellow. Some of these turn yellow. Then you got a regular, like red. These turn red in here. And I still got tomatoes over here too. Look at all these right here. You don't want to just throw them away as much as they cost per pound. So it might take a while to clear this area out. So like I said, there's plenty more going on. Look at this bunch of green beans. All right. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this garden update. Oh, I need to show you Out here at the stump, you wouldn't believe these cosmos, what I used to call stump flowers. They look great. These are on their way out, kind of. All the house plants are doing great out here. Probably need a little water. But they're doing good. Here's the stuff I'll be planting in the next, probably tonight or tomorrow. Red mustard, giant red mustard. Comet Suna, which is like a cross between mustard and spinach. And these China rose radishes. So, let's go out here and take a peek. You won't believe how much these have grown. Look at this. They are really grown. Some of them are droopy today. They probably needed water. They got rained on last night though, or yesterday afternoon. So you think they'd have plenty, but they do use a lot of water. These are what they'll look like. These are shriveled up already though. They'll have them all over them. They'll have maybe different colors too, purple and some other colors. Here's one. That looks pretty good. And you got some that are yellow. They look real nice. Like fall colors. These here, they're getting little blooms on them. I like to see them when they smell almost like kind of like a licoricey kind of smell. There's some other kind of flower. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. And then there's these little ones here, they're pretty. So yeah, this is really grown here. So I hope y'all enjoyed this garden update. I haven't done one in a while. I would have got Kitty out here with me, but she's asleep right now. I didn't want to wake her up. But I'll get her out here soon and do a stroll with Kitty soon, because I need to walk some. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching, everybody. And let's go over here, and I'll just show you a final little harvest I did out here. Let me put these I got right here down. Right in my pocket. So there's everything from today, everybody. Thanks for watching, and God bless.